Hey there, in today's episode, we're talking all about how to get more followers.
In today's world, the amount of people tuned into your message is just as important as the message itself.
Or is it?
Bum, bum, bum!
I don't know where we're going with that. Anyway, grab your cup of coffee and meet us right back here as we discuss everything there is to know about gaining followers and how it applies to your life.
Coffee with Mojo in the morning.
Hey there, thanks for joining us. This is Coffee with Mojo, and I'm your host, Molly and Luna.
And I'm your co-host,
Javon Luna.
You probably just bowed out of the frame.
Okay, Javon Luna.
Anyway, we're so happy and grateful that you are here joining us. Today we want to talk about how you go about getting more followers. And the first thing I want to tell you that you got to stop doing this thing.
But before you tell me anything, they gotta press the like button, the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so that you know when we have made something different for you.
Okay, I love that when you always point to the bell. I think you go out of frame, so it's like, where is this mythical button? Hopefully.
That way.
Just right below. Okay, all right, enough goofing around though. We're here to talk some real talk, okay? So the number one thing that you need to stop doing to start gaining more followers is to refer to them as followers. I mean, seriously, like just for a minute, imagine like who really wants to have like 1 million people following them around every single moment and like hanging on their every word. I definitely don't. I'm sorry, I just had a flashback moment to Black Mirror.
I was just thinking like zombies must follow.
Have you seen Black Mirror?
Follow.
Okay, I don't know anything about zombies. I really try to stay away from scary stuff. And having a massive amount of followers, I'm not gonna lie, feels a little scary. But let me know in the comments below if you get my point of reference here.
Okay, so if we're not supposed to have followers or see them as followers, then what are we gonna see them as?
Collaborators.
Explain.
Okay, here's the deal. All of the greats, the great leaders, name drop some people for me right now.
Mahatma Gandhi.
You got anyone else?
Malcolm X.
Okay, who else?
Martin Luther King.
Who else?
Harriet Tubman.
Who else?
Marcus Garvey.
I don't know who that is.
It's Black History Month. And
All right,
Mahatma
note
Gandhi.
to self, refresh my history lessons. Okay, but here's the deal. All of these great men and women of the world who have done profound things, they not only had an incredibly powerful message to share with the world, but they also presented it in such a way that got people fired up and excited to co-create, to collaborate, and to spread that message across the world.
So, instead of looking at people as followers, look at people as potential people to co-collaborate with you on your vision. Because when someone follows, likes, or comments on something you say, or let's say you want to take it out of the social media world and put it into like your office, when someone backs your plan, you can see them as a follower, you can see them as somebody who's bought into your vision.
Yeah, that's a good point. So I just want to be really clear that it's a word that's thrown around a lot in the social media sphere, but this does also apply to corporate America. If you are an employee or a boss or whatever level that you're coming in on, if you've got a great idea, you need to have collaborators standing with you shoulder to shoulder to help push that vision into reality.
Because when I hear the word followers, and this is a big business, just gaining social media followers, it's like, you know, pay us.
Sorry for the eye roll.
Like pay us $20 for 100 followers or 200 followers. It kind of dehumanizes who is doing the following, because it's not necessarily a robot that's following you. It's a human.
There's real people on the other end of that want to feel like they're a part of your core mission.
You don't want to dehumanize your thing. You want to make it as human as possible, because people back things that are human, you know?
I totally agree. But I totally agree. And we decided that we're going to share with you 3 things that you can be doing right now to be building up that co-creative vibe. So, number 1, create a co-creative environment.
How would you do that?
So, you could just start doing this by having a dialogue, being somebody that is Maybe you send out a survey to the people that you're either working with or the people that you want to work with, and be asking them questions. What are things that they are wanting to see, to discuss, to create, to bring forth?
I know I'm not a big proponent of social media. I have the accounts, but I haven't logged into a Facebook or Instagram account in like almost a year. However, I do watch YouTube videos, and I like the hip hop videos, like the hip hop community videos and the skits or whatnot. And there's one guy I watch in particular. The biggest thing that he does is after he makes like a super funny video, the first comment is always, "What was your favorite part of the video?" or "What do you think about?" And he opens a dialogue, and then next thing you know, you have a slew of like hundreds of thousands of comments of people just commentating on the thing, and then it ends up being a community within the comment section of everybody talking and communicating. And then if you read down, you see people like, "Hey, I haven't seen you post in a while. It's good to have you back." And it's this thing. So instead of looking at people like follow me, invite them in and go, "Hey, what did you think about what I presented to you, what I offered up to you? How can I make it better?" And people will tell you.
People will tell you. The second thing that you need to do to gain more followers, to gain more people that want to co-create and collaborate with you, is to first and foremost be a visionary. Be somebody who has a vision, not only for yourself and for your life, but for something that will dramatically and positively impact the greater whole. Whether that's your office, your business, your industry, the world. Just be somebody who can hold that vision and who is willing to share that vision with others and ask them to come in and share their ideas on how that vision could be brought into the reality.
And just so you know, to add to this, it doesn't necessarily mean that like your vision has to be so so big and grand and life-saving, like Save the Children or Nature Conservation or anything on Charity Navigator. It doesn't need to be that. Your vision could just be to lighten the mood for somebody's day, telling a joke. There's several sketch comedy channels that their vision is basically to make fun of social commentary and people go, "Yeah, I think that is funny." Like the whole meme.
Just bring some humor or bring some joy,
like
entertainment.
Essentially, yeah. The meme movement, like people making memes of things, is basically like making fun of social commentary and things that we do and just lightening the mood. And that right there is a big thing because, laughter, and people can get together and laugh on the same subject creates common ground, and it opens a dialogue, and it builds community. And that's a big vision to have. Stan Lee, rest in peace, made an empire based off entertaining people and teaching through story and whatnot. And it wasn't like groundbreaking as feeding people, but to lighten the mood and to tell story and to create commentary was, you can't deny its impact.
And there's definite impact. And I think the two main things are, when you're a visionary, you're either helping people avoid pain or you're helping them to increase their pleasure.
That's good.
And so I just want you to come from one of those two spaces that is outside of yourself in a way that you can show up and help your coworkers, your community, whoever it is that your heart is aching to help.
God, that's beautiful. And then finally, you want to celebrate.
That's right. So not only do you want to invite people to come and to co-create with you, to share their ideas, to open a dialogue, have a conversation, to work side by side for something greater, but you want to make sure you take the time and give credit where credit is due.
Could you give me an example?
Yes.
Yes.
So an example of this might be that you got this great idea in your office or for your industry, and you're really wanting to put it in motion. And of course, the ego part of ourselves is wanting to just do probably all of the work and take all of the credit. But everything just unfolds more beautifully and magically. And in this moment, excuse me, but I'm just realizing, I'm amazing by myself. Javon's amazing by himself. But together, at least in my own opinion, the child that we co-created together is way more amazing than the two of us as individuals. And so you asked me to give an example of giving credit where credit is due, but I got off on a tangent because I guess the point that I wanted to say was that you have to move out of your ego space so that you can create something that's way better and bigger than you've ever thought. And so when a coworker or a teammate or a colleague brings an idea to the table and it actually is really good, instead of stifling it, instead of ignoring it, go ahead and just take a moment and say, thank you so much. Thank you for bringing that to the table. I really appreciate it. And just give credit where credit is due.
I actually see this a lot in the YouTube community. Guys and gals make videos, and sometimes somebody will post a video and be like, "Yeah, so I had a subscriber by the name of Mojo 2019, and he asked me this question, this, and this, and this. So I thought it was profound, so I decided to make a video explaining this and this and this." And they do that all the time. And what that does is shows your followers, or we're going to call them your co-collaborators, that you listen, you pay attention, you don't see them as just a number to boost your ego, but you see them as a person contributing to a particular community and vision, you know? And I think that is profound, to be able to look at people that are supporting your vision and going, hey, thank you for bringing that up to me, or thank you all for subscribing. I've hit 100 subscribers and I hope to do great. Thank you. It wouldn't have been for you. It wouldn't have been possible except for you. Exactly.
Yeah. So to pivot on that point, we would like to invite you to come co-create with us and to join us inside of the Mojo Insiders room and to leave a comment and let us know, what type of conversations do you want to have? And then, of course, we will give credit where credit is due, and we'll give you a shout out for bringing up that awesome topic. So just head on over to coffeewithmojo.com. Go ahead and subscribe and join us inside the the Mojo Insiders room over on Facebook.
Don't forget to sign up for our email list, where you'll receive a VIP invite to exclusive content not seen anywhere.
That's right. And don't forget to join us right back here next Wednesday for a fresh cup of coffee and a hot conversation right here at Coffee with Mojo.
And until next time, keep striving to master your mind and live your legacy. Don't forget to sign up to our email list. We're
Somebody get this guy some more coffee.
Don't forget to subscribe to our. Don't forget to subscribe to.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the email list. Don't forget to subscribe to the email list. We're gonna get VIP invites. Gonna get VIP invites to the email list. To the email list. Please sign up to the email list. Email list. Okay.